Alright guys, so a week ago, however long ago, depending on when this video comes out, I did a No Man's Sky reaction video to the Frontiers update, the trailer, right? I hadn't played it yet, I didn't know it was out, found out it was out after making the video, went to go play it. That's what I've been playing since I made the video, but I think it's been a week now. And so, I'm here to rant about this update, because as many good things as it adds so many broken things, and we'll get into it. But first, let me talk about the good things. So essentially, the new building materials to let you build up your base more, all of that good stuff. Just some like quality of life stuff, I feel, that just works better, runs better, all that typical stuff. The creature stuff and the pets, I feel like, is explained a bit better now. And just the game overall, like they do with every update, guides you more. Now that's pretty much it for the positives, and the negative is essentially just one negative. I've had so many game-breaking bugs over the last week. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I've been complaining about it, and I don't know what it is. I've never had a problem with this game. Now I want you to keep in mind, I got this on the Xbox release originally. I'm almost certain this was PS4 and PC exclusive, or maybe it was just PS4 exclusive, then went to PC, and then went to Xbox, something like that. And so I got it when it first came to Xbox, didn't really have any problems. I've never beaten it, I've never gotten past, a certain, probably 30 hours in, but that's essentially where I get every time before I end up stopping. And I decided I was really enjoying this update, so I was maybe gonna beat it, do everything that I wanted to do, and finally, finish off No Man's Sky. But there's so many game-breaking bugs this update, and if you don't know, you don't follow me on Twitter, there's a lot of missions in this game, main missions, side quests, but you don't have to do them. So that's where it's debatable where they're game-breaking, because technically I can go explore and do everything else that you want to do in the game, upgrade your starship and your freighter and all of that stuff, but a lot of things are broken. A basic example that someone who doesn't play No Man's Sky will understand is a mission marker, right? You have to go to 3 buildings on multiple planets. You go there, you just hold X and you skip through the dialogue. That's all you have to do, right? Go to the first one, no problem. Hold X, skip through the dialogue, good. Give me the location for the second one, go to it, right? The problem here is when I have to go to that second one, the building is entirely underwater, which, fine, it's procedurally generated, and maybe that's cool. Actually, I like the fact that the building's not just sitting on the ground, it's actually underwater. Fine. But the problem is, the first time I go to it, the building's just not fully rendered in. There's a first floor, and I can see what's supposed to be the roof, but there's nothing else there. And what is supposed to be the roof is a good 3 stories above this first floor, and I'm just running into an invisible wall. Then from there, I try it the next day, completely hard restart my Xbox and the game. The building has now rendered in, it's still underwater, I cannot get in it to access the mission. A third day, a fourth day, cannot do the mission. I can't get in the building. You can mine out the ground in this game, like in Minecraft or some other game like that, right? I mined a giant crater around this building. There's no hidden entrance, no secret way in. It's just a floating building underwater at this point. I mined out so much of the ground, I cannot get into it, right? So that's the first bug. Another bug I had. Now, that was on my second load. The first bug I actually encountered was something similar. I had a mission, I did what I was supposed to do. This is the signal booster mission. It's one of the very early on ones. You have to go to 3 different planets, put down signal boosters to triangulate a location. And so I put it down, I boost, do whatever I need to do, triangulate the position, and then it just tells me to do it again. Like, it just didn't count it. But I put it down, it's not giving me the option to triangulate again. So, same thing as before, try restarting the game, restarting my Xbox multiple different days. Cannot get this mission to work. So at that point, that's where I literally started a new save and got to that bug I just talked about previously with the building. Then I said, okay, you know what? I can't progress any further. that's broken. I had other side quests that were broken, like some for all of the researchers inside of your base, where you have to like go destroy depots, go gather frost crystals and stuff like that on planets for the scientists and the lead guy. I don't remember what he's called. Just all of those bugged. So I decided, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to be able to play what I want to play. I'm not going to be able to play out everything I want to do in No Man's Sky, beat the story, upgrade my base, all that stuff. Fine. But let me just play the new update at least. So let's do that, so I can at least make a video on the new update, see if I like it, what's going on there. So the new update, like I talked about in my video, is this Frontiers. You go to the town, you can like run the town, settle disputes, all of that stuff. Only, I wouldn't know, because it doesn't work. Now what the hell do you mean it doesn't work? Alright, so the only way I came across this in probably the 20 hours I played between the two loads this past week was getting the 5 navigational data, trading it in at a space station, and it gives you the location of a frontier. If you haven't played this game, I'm sorry, you have no clue what I'm talking about, but I have to use technical terms so people understand. Maybe someone can comment down below and tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong and why I can't having so many bugs I can't play the game. But, so I get the location of this settlement, this frontier, I go to it, and as you see in the trailer there's a little wave defense thing where the sentinels attack, you tell about the town. So I do that, I kill all the sentinels, it tells me to go to the computer in the center of the town. I do that, I get to this computer, and so I get there, and it says, oh, there's like some interference or some shit, and so I need you to go to a different planet and go shut down the interference so that you can take over the settlement. Alright, cool. I go to space, that marker just disappears. It's gone. Okay, let me go back to the settlement. I go back to the computer. Alright, you need to go take out this interference so that we can set up the settlement. Alright, the marker's back. Go to space. Now the marker is in another system. So I have to warp to another system, which if you haven't played No Man's Sky is the essential of fast traveling to a whole new region. And so I go to this new region, this new system, the marker is not there, right? Go to a new system. The marker is there in this third system now, not the first one that I originally was in, or the second one that I jumped to, but a new third one. I go there, it's a completely new settlement, it's not an interference, I do another wave defense thing, and then it tells me to go to this interference signal again, which brings me back to the first system with the original frontier settlement that I was in, which then puts me in the same loop where we started. So I can't even play the new update. Now, from Twitter and everyone talking about it and posting pictures, it looks great, it looks fun, it looks cool, but I've had so many bugs and just problems trying to play the game in the past week. I don't know what it is. If just this is what it is, this update just broke the game, or if like my whole game's crooked, if I gotta uninstall it, I don't know what the deal is, but I had, counting the frontier missions, at least 10 bugs where I just could not progress. I looked up online, I posted on Twitter, no one responded. I even went into Reddit, and people were saying to go absurd distances away and try to abandon the missions, and I want to say like 500 light years away. I could not abandon the missions, so I'm at the point with No Man's Sky where I'm done for a while. I was really interested in playing it, I was really enjoying it, but it was so broken, I couldn't progress, I couldn't even play the new update, the newest thing that they added, so I think I'm done, I'm good. If you guys are having similar problems, if you're not having problems at all, if you know how to fix my problem, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.